first pair of Adidas trainers since 1982. Nice.
How do you do?
Evening all, welcome back to the channel. So bit of a different episode today. I've been away with work, quite busy this week, but what I've been wanting to do for a while is have a bit of a comparison of race trainers, shoes that I want to wear during my race season. So I've got all these goals I want to hit in 2024. Duathlon is obviously a bit run biased, so we want to make sure we've got the right shoes. With super shoes these days, it can make or break your race. So I've been testing some out over the last year or so. I've been trying to find the right one that works best for me, and I think I've got there, but I've had a recent addition, so I thought I'd have a bit of a shoe off, if you like. So what I first got in terms of super shoes was this one, which is the Nike Alpha Fly. Really like it. It's the Alpha Fly 1. Can't really get them anymore, and they're now just about to introduce the Alpha Fly 3, which is horrendous price, and I'm not going to go for it. But I do like this one. I do like the Alpha Fly, the original one, and I've used it purely for racing once I tested it out. So plenty of life left in that one, and I did my best 10k in this one last year. Recent best 10k time, that is a 37:31. And I've used it for some couple of 5Ks and some training runs, just because it's just great on the legs as well. It's soft, it's bouncy, and it doesn't mash your legs up. So that's the Alpha Fly. What I've also been using from Nike is the good old Nike Vaporfly, the Vaporfly 2, which again I really like. It's a good fast shoe, really light. It's just not as bouncy as the Alpha Fly, and I think if I had to choose between the two, I prefer the Alpha Fly. Okay, some time ago, maybe, I don't know, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, I tried the New Balance, a Fuel Cell Elite, SC Elite, and I really liked it. It's light, it's a great shoe, squishier than the other two, the Nikes I just showed you, but I have a problem. I don't know if you can see it, if I show you really close up. The laces go through like a cord loop. Which is okay, and it's a sock-like, so you just slide it in. Saying that, you slide it in, I had problems in a duathlon race and couldn't get the thing on, so I'm not sure if this is good for a fast transition. But going back to those lace loops, it's like a cord, and that cord on the outside where your lace loops through it has got the same kind of pronounced cord on the inside, and I get a hot spot and basically rubs the skin off my feet. I've tried corn plasters and things like that. And it's kind of, it makes me question the use of it. And in terms of feel though and bounce, it's not got the quite energy return of the Nikes, but I really like it. It saves your legs like the Nike does, so it's a great shoe to wear. What's brought me to this point though is the fact that I've recently got my first pair of Adidas shoes since 1982, and I really like them. They're the Adidas Adizero Pro 2. So the Pro 3 is out, the Pro 2, get a good discount deal. So I've only worn these once so far, and they're the shoes I found that are most like the Alpha Fly in terms of feel and bounce. So it could be a really good option and a third of the price of the Alpha Fly. Slight problem I need to be sure of though is that they've got this cutaway through here, if you can see in the sole. Some runners have reported that they feel when you're running, they feel that lack of sort of squishy support as they run, and they sort of rotate inwards as they land. My feeling is it's going to be a good shoe for straight courses, courses that have got lots of twists and turns, sharp corners, maybe not so great. So I need a bit more testing of them. But what is probably key amongst all of these is a fast transition, like I said. So yet to find out which one is the best. I had problems with the Nike, but I think that was because I didn't prepare it properly and just pull the laces. On all of them I need to try elastic laces, not sure how they work, but I was speaking to some other competitors, especially guys who love the Alphafly. They've had problems getting it on because it's another sock type fit in transition quickly, but I've not had a problem with that because I've got narrow feet, and I just slip it on and then just pull the lock lace on the original laces and it seems okay. So it could be that I'll just revert to the original Alphafly for my main races because it's good in transition. I know it's fast, especially if it's on the road. If you're on trails and things, maybe not so great because of the way that's got the sole is cut away as well. So that's a quick thought process, but the main aspect I want to work on is how do these Adidas Pro 2s feel? How do they feel to run? Could I race in them? They're all much of a muchness in terms of weight. And I think, you know, if there's 10, 20 grams difference, the likes at our level, it's not going to make much difference really. So there's no point in saying, well, one's 10 grams lighter than another one, so that's the one I want. I don't think that's the thing. It's how it feels, how it is in transition, and run fast. I think the best thing for me is to do for this one, I'll do a few strides, a bit of a tempo work, see how that feels, and maybe do a park run in it, because I've done a park run in each of those other ones, and I know that the Alphafly I think is best. The Vaporfly is great as well, and I use this for track work because it saves the legs and it's nimble, it's got good bounce and responsive feel to it. So yet to figure out how good that one is in comparison, but I think it's going to be as good for me, and it could be the go-to. Let's see what it's like in transition, maybe put some elastic laces in. Okay, so yeah, we'll see where it goes, and I'll report back in a little while.
Morning troops, it's Thursday and the plot is firming up for testing these Adidas, Adizero, lots of Adis all added together, Pro 2 trainers. The weather seems okay this weekend, so I'm on the morning commute now, so I thought I'd do this. I've been away with work as I said yesterday, so reasonably fresh even though I was travelling and all that kind of stuff. And this afternoon I'll do a proper bike structured session, either in a build me up plan or something else around sweet spot efforts, and then I'll do some drills, jogs and strides in the Adidas Pro 2s, get a feel for how they are, and then hopefully if things work out and I can squeeze it in, I'll do a park run on Saturday in the Pro 2s, which should be good because I enjoy park run. Don't get to do them that often. I've got two choices really locally, both I run to as warm-ups. Trentham Park run, you know, the whole Trentham Gardens estate is literally runnable for me. Never done that one before, but there's quite a bit of trail on that, and that could be muddy and I don't know, just not suit the Pro 2s. The other one, which was my local that I've done mostly before, is the Whammy. So I'll go there. It's about 2.5k to warm up, and ideal really. In terms of effort wise to do that in the Adidas Pro 2s, I'll either do an acceleration 5k, trying to get faster each 5k, just starting off steady to tempo and then increase pace, or I'll just try and go constant tempo all the way, and I'll just do that on feel. Not really sure what tempo in regards to pace will be, so I'll just keep it by feel I think, and then we'll see. So that'll be part 2 of this kind of test series, and I'll give you a debrief on the park run and how the Adidas added lots of things Pro 2s actually, how they performed and what I think of them, and will I use them? Well, I'm going to use them, but will they become the prime race shoe for me in 2024? And we'll see how it goes. So that's good bit of structure, good something to look forward to, and we'll see how that goes, and I'll catch you in part 2.